Hi, Pastor Nathan Decker with your hashtag Better Together devotion for today. Make sure to click like, subscribe, and all those buttons below so that you can share the good news of what we are creating as a community here today. So I've been talking about conferencing and talking about what that means because I'm going to annual conference this week. And one of the phrases we talk about is holy conferencing. I think I used it yesterday. And the idea of holy conferencing is this idea that we are seeking to find God's answer. Now, normally what takes place, let's be honest, is that when some idea or topic comes up, we immediately begin in our Western culture going one direction and going another direction and pitting sides against each other. Even in our Robert's Rules for Orders, we want three speeches for and three speeches against, that kind of focus. And the idea of holy conferencing could be stranger than anything else in that regard because instead of it being that we are talking at each other, I have my perspective and I have my perspective, and we will try to convince each other. In holy conferencing, we listen for the Spirit. We listen for what God is speaking in one another. If we are truly practicing holy conferencing, we're listening for where God speaks through the scriptures and the interpretation and the tradition and the way that you're reasoning it and the way that your communal experience is coming to light in the conversation. Rather than listening with in the back of my head as you're speaking, I'm thinking, okay, I can counter that point with this argument, and I can disagree and debate that point with this. I listen instead with a lens for trying to hear God. What a novel approach. What if every time we were in a conversation and you felt that adrenaline rush and you felt that anxiety within your chest and your shoulders begin tensing up and your amygdala and your brain is starting to go into fight mode, what if instead we took the reins and said, let me speak only when the Spirit speaks through me. Let me listen to hear what the Spirit is saying in the other person. That's holy conferencing. It's not trying to win my side. It's not trying to win at all. It's not viewed in the lens of conquest. Instead, it's viewed in the curious lens of striving to find and hear where God is at work. If we could only take a moment to unite our spirits in that holy practice, to be different in such a way as to listen to each other as if we were listening to God, we would be holy conferencing. We would be coming together and looking for that moment when God speaks. And we would be better together.